What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome to Metal Wolf Chaos XD, the most American game ever made, developed by the Japanese. Yep, it's one of those sorts of games. We're going to have giant mechs, we're going to have robots fighting in large-scale military coups, we're going to have the US President himself piloting a robot. Back in 2004 that would have been interesting. I mean, don't try to deny it, but let's be honest, the Iraqi invasion would have gone over a whole lot better with the public if George Bush had been on the front lines in a giant robot. Just saying. Michael Wilson, the 47th President of the United States, is equipped with a special mobile armoured ops suit, developed in secret by the military, and he's going to wage a personal war to take back America by himself. Because he is every anime hero's wet dream. Look at it, look at those 50 states. I think that was all 50 states. Texas looked larger than I thought it was. Oh, look at those graphics. Oh, he's got little extendy punchy arms. I like those things. That is an awful lot of weapons. You know what they say, America's the arsenal of the world, and the President appears to have taken that entire arsenal and stuffed it in his fucking robot's backpack. Wow. Oh, we're off and running, are we? The people look really scary, do they? Thank you, nice lady. Unfortunately for them, they're just flesh and blood, whilst I am rage and steel, and other cool things you'd expect 80s action heroes to say. Oh no wait, I wasn't doing it with the German accent. This can't be an 80s action hero at all. Schwarzenegger would be very disappointed in me. What other weapons have I got? What does this one do? Is that a shotgun? Oh yes, it is a shotgun. I want to see how many I can wipe out in one go. Hold still please. Oh, two? Oh, that's much better. What else have I got? Oh no, that just zooms the map in and out. I thought it was a weapon. No. All I'm doing is playing with the scroll wheel inside the robot. Ah, that's more of what I was after. Giant guns. Ooh, yeah, let's try one of them. Is that statue talking to... Oh no, it's lifting out of the ground because we're in Thunderbirds now. Honestly, this game is amazing. We're 2 minutes in and I'm having a whale of a time. Enter this underground base in the front garden of the White House. Why could I not put the base directly under the White House? Why did I break out of the White House's window, stand in the front garden, and then immediately go back underground? Who the fuck designed this base? Hang on, I want to change guns. Give me a new gun. Oh, that looks fancy. Yes, let's try one of them. Eee, slow-moving rocket launchers that send people flying. Whee! Look at them bounce. Haha, you won't be going home in one piece. Honestly, there's a strange lack of blood. I know the enemies are just lowly foot soldiers, but, you know, I want to send them home in body bags. I want to hear the lamentations of their women and however the rest of that quote's supposed to go. Man, there are a lot of them coming out of this helicopter. Can I go in there? No, they're just appearing from nothing. Well, okay then. It's been fun, chaps, but you see, I've got a date with a statue. Can I blow up the vehicle? Ooh, I can! Hee-hee! Can I replace both of my guns with rocket launchers? No. M1A4... Oh, wait, M29? That's a pistol. Why have they given me a mech suit equipped with a pistol? Just in case all of my other guns run out of bullets, I have this little dinky sidearm to do what? Take my own life with? You'll never catch me, enemies. I shall deal with myself before you get the chance to kill me. Man, look at that mech suit. It looks really uncomfortable. I don't know how you're supposed to sit inside that. It's got giant spikes through the chest. Unless is it forming like an Iron Throne sort of thing inside? Oh wait, I think there's an achievement for blowing up the president statue. Hold on. Let me slowly back this robot up. We really need vehicle reversing sounds for when this thing's walking backwards. Like, this is a A death trap? Nope. Maybe. How do I zoom in? Is there a zoom? No, I'm just zooming the fucking mini-map again. Well, the statue is tougher than our robot suit. Why didn't we make a robot suit out of the statue? Who knows? I guess we're just wandering on to our next engagement. Oh, the enemy's chasing us, are they? Really? Very slow-moving enemy, aren't we? Yeah. Proceed ahead. Destroy things. I can do that. Oh, I feel so sorry for the people that had to put this crates here in the first place. Whichever manual labourers moved all the shipping containers down here and they didn't watch their hard work getting blown up, along with all of their forklifts. This is a president who does not give two fucks. He takes the fight to the enemy, a real man of the people. So long as the people live in the same country as him. He's not a man for any of those foreign people, no sorry. He's the most American president ever, and he will murder anybody from a different nation to prove it. Ah, good old Japanese, always cutting straight to the core of America. Well done, FromSoft. Well, it wasn't that developed it originally. I think it was FromSoft originally. You know, back before they did Dark Souls. And I've got no idea how this led to Dark Souls. But here we are. Okay, nice lady that lives in my head and might be a hallucination. I'm waiting. Still waiting. Oh, it was a trap. The evil people are coming for us. Do we know who these people are? Or do they just hate the president because he's wasted the entire country's GDP on a personal robot? You know, I can kind of understand them wanting to kill me now. Maybe we are the bad guy in all of this. Not going to stop me from blowing them up in droves, like. Yeah, we might be the villain, but we don't have to be moral about it, you know? Let's embrace the villainy. Murder the heck out of everyone. Oh, there are people on this side as well. Blending into the background. I mean, this was supposed to be remastered. You could have maybe given them a colourful hat or something. Really difficult to make them out, the grey soldiers against the grey background. Although I suppose that proves their camouflage is working. The giant blue and red robot might have been a waste of money, but like camouflage, worth every dollar. Oh, is that Air Force One? Can I ride the robot on top of Air Force One and sort of surf it Team Wolf style? Because that's something I never knew I wanted until right now. The enemy is taking aim at Air Force One! Who gives a shit? I have a giant flying robot. Why do I care about the plane? Oh, no, you don't get to go on the plane, they're very naughty. Do I have a melee attack so I can stamp them down? Oh no, but I do have a dash thingy. Surprise! Your skull is splattered on the wall. Oh, look at them. They don't know what to do. They're so scared and vulnerable. Oh, I'm a monster, but a fun sort of monster. I'm a monster that gets to enjoy his day. Honestly, I wasn't sure what to make of this when I first heard about it. Because, I mean, come on, it's called Metal Wolf Chaos XD. You know, it's from that weird era of games where they thought that slapping an emoticon on the end of the game's title was cool and radical. Looking at you, Pokemon Gale of Darkness. I still don't know why people did that. You know, you wouldn't see people slapping a smiley emoji on the end of a game's title today, would you? Gears of War 5 poop emoji. That's the kind of stuff you see on Twitter, not on an actual game's box. Is that enough explosions for you? Oh, is the pool going to fall away? Does the robot come out of the Washington Memorial? Oh my god, that's incredible. It is, it's Thunderbirds. This is wonderful. And we're not even bothering to get all the way into the plane. No, we're going to sit there and stare as Washington burns. Did we just demolish the Lincoln Memorial with a giant fighting robot? Did Michael Bay direct this game? This seems right up his alley. I imagine he got high one night, played this, and that's how the Transformers movies were created. Yep, that guy even looks like Starscream. It's the Transformers films.
Mr. President, it looks like this party is just getting started.
You could say that again after giving me an achievement with exactly the same name. Oh, what? Rank C? I didn't realise they were ranking us. Well, that's a Japanese game, they always rank you. And I always get a failing grade. Nothing kills your spirit quite so much as blasting through an army of enemies without a single scratch, only to realise you scored a D- at the end. HK69NB. It's got 69 in the name. That probably means it's good, right? People were making those jokes in 2004. Glad to see that bit of comedy's held up for the last 15 years. Oh no, President Michael Wilson's flight from the White House cemented Vice President Richard Hawke's hold on the country. Curse you, Dick Hawke. Really? Dick... Okay, I won't giggle too much at that. With the Pentagon, Congress and every other core institution in America firmly in his grasp, Dick was free to thrust his depravity upon the country. They are doing this on purpose. They are doing this on purpose. The land of the free was free no more, and the entire time we're staring in between Lincoln's legs. Is there something you want to tell us, game? But let me tell you the story of a man who stood against that tide. Who is telling us this story? Is the statue of Lincoln telling us this story? As he sits there with his legs so far apart that he basically started the movement against manspreading? Who believed in his own justice even when it seemed the whole country had turned against him? DNN correspondent Peter MacDonald. What the hell is DNN? Who is Peter MacDonald? What the fuck is going on?
Jody, update me as to the status of the nation.
Oh wow, they did not update those animations, did they? Okay, everybody, we want you to flap your lips like you're in the Team America film.
The Pentagon, the United Nations.
It's just puppets. It's great. Murderous puppets. This is Team America, the video game.
Government institutions have fallen into the hands of the Vice President.
Curse you, Vice President. This is exactly how the presidency works. If the Vice President scares off the actual president with a giant robot, then he gets to become the president. It's a very weird bit of legislation that let that slip through the cracks. In the lesser-known 27th Amendment regarding giant robots and the president.
Have they?
Mr. President, believe in your own justice.
Believe in your own justice. Is that really the line they're going for? Not believe in yourself, no. Believe in your own justice. Everything you do is perfectly morally right. Now go back to stomping innocent Americans' faces off.
I'm sure your father would have told you the same.
And he's got daddy issues as well. Oh, this is so anime.
Jody,
All we need now is for him to put on a pair of glasses, push them up, and for them to do that reflecting light thing.
You've got a conference and dinner party at the Japanese embassy regarding wildlife protection.
Really? A dinner party regarding wildlife protection. He's just been forced out of the White House in a mech suit. And he's going to talk about endangered koalas. Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry, but I'll have to cancel that.
I wonder what he's going to do instead. Oh, he's saving America. Really? What gave it away?
Yes, Mr. President.
Where are we going then? Which American institution needs saving first? Oh, the Statue of Liberty, that's a good one.
To my beloved fellow
Let's go save that. Oh no.
Good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, your American justice and freedom supporter.
Why does the reporter sound like a robot?
What I would like to tell each and
How did they
every
get
one
that
of you
footage?
is
Did
this.
they have a camera in front of Air Force
We're
One?
not a mere coup d'etat, but
I have many questions, and DNN is not answering them. This is a terrible
in the
news
United
site.
States of America. To our regret, Our nation is in a crisis situation.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's America. There's always in one sort of crisis situation or another.
Problems have increased rapidly. Economic disputes originating from the exhaustion of fossil fuels and the sudden rise
Okay.
in unemployment
Okay.
due to the influx.
So there's a load of unemployment and we've run out of fossil fuels. How does America solve the problem? They build giant fighting robots.
To address these
It's now a bad time to play Star Spangled Banner.
filled their own pockets adhering to terrorist cells. To correct this situation, Richard Hawk, Arizona insurrection hero,
Arizona insurrection hero.
the old government,
Wonder why? Oh, blimey, that's a face and a half, isn't it?
rose to the task at hand.
Look at him. He's like he's halfway through transforming into a werewolf.
In a belief of
Does he know what a razor looks like?
and based in the belief of an independent war. And
Why does
based
Lincoln
in
not have any
the
eyes? I didn't realise that
this
earlier.
great nation.
Did we accidentally knock Lincoln's eyes out when we were delivering our justice to the country?
Disobey this
I'm
belief
sorry, Lincoln.
exists in the United States of America too. And here is that evil.
Wow, they really like the long cutscenes, don't they?
Villainous terror.
Yes, they show us footage we saw like 10 minutes ago. We haven't forgotten what the robot looks like.
By the alias
Although I don't remember having guns that were that cool. Did they Photoshop in cooler looking guns for us? Because that's just cruel.
of America will be
I know I only have that dinky little pistol thing.
is caught.
But go on, you could have given us some miniguns.
The issues at hand. Without fail, the U.S. military elite forces, with a combined strength of 1.5 million,
1.5 million US soldiers.
unforgivable evil.
Do I have to fight my way through them one by one?
This has been an
This
announcement.
is going to be like seriously 2.0 all over again.
Your special remedy for all kinds of evil.
Thank you, DNN, for that totally unbiased news report. Although, for once I think they might be onto something. I am going to murder my way across the states. Mission objective reach Air Force One. Well, we did that. Now we're going to San Francisco. All the way on the other side of the country. You know, fuck the middle of America. Who wants to do a mission in Nebraska? No, we're going to the West Coast immediately. The coup d'etat that occupies San Francisco still runs rampant and deprives 780,000 citizens of their freedom. This is just an excuse for me to blow up the Golden Gate Bridge, isn't it? 'Cause I love that excuse. Oh hey, there's the new weapon we got, the HK-69 robot thing. There we go, let's put that in there. I like that the loading screen conveniently forgets about Hawaii, Alaska and Puerto Rico. Yes, here are the only states we care about. If you're in the snowy place or the volcano place, you're shit out of luck.
Francisco, occupied by coup d'etat forces, will be the starting point of our counteroffensive.
Our counteroffensive starts in Chinatown.
Starting grid.
Why? Of all the places in San Francisco, is this close to the Golden Gate Bridge? Because really all I want to do is blow that up.
Gentlemanly landing, sir, befitting only of a U.S. president.
Oh my god, she's getting paid way too little for all these compliments. It's one thing to have the voice in your ear when you're piloting a giant robot, it's another thing for that voice to say that you're quite a gentlemanly president. Keep talking like that and I'll show you exactly what my grenade launchers can do up close and personal, missy. That sounded better in my head. Why have I still got the sniper rifle equipped? Give me the gun. No, wrong gun. Hang on, there we go. There's my grenade launcher. Oh no, wait, no it isn't. That's the grenade launcher. Pew! This is worthwhile. Pew! So where's the enemy base? I'm supposed to be round here. Ah! POWs! That means that I shouldn't kill them? I'll destroy the cage with light firearms. Here, I'll be careful. There. Saved. I suppose. Slow things down. Make it real boring, why don't we? This is a thin wooden door. How does it take half a dozen shots to destroy? Ah, well. Back to the daily presidential grind as we carve a path through the west coast. Look at them burn. Ooh, a tram. Can I blow this up? No, I can leave holes on the side. Look, can I write my name on it? Oh no, wait. Well, there goes the tram. I wish I could kick things. That'd be great. I can do the dash. But that doesn't seem to move objects. You know, I really want to be able to just pump something down the road. Whee! Ooh, this doesn't stop. Oh, it doesn't when I get hit by a truck. Oh, this isn't good. Truck is more powerful than my robot suit. You know. Hostage lost. Oh. Curses, I probably shouldn't have shot the POW, should I? That's what happens when you use napalm and a hostage rescue. Right, where's everybody else? I've got a grenade launcher with your face on it.
Designated targets in each area. Destroy each target and blow the area to oblivion.
Blow things up. That I can do. This is much easier than hostage rescue. Who wants to save people when I can just plough around shooting things? I love this napalm gun. It is stupidly overpowered. In my favour. The best sort of weapon. Oh, hang on. I'm getting confused by all my guns. What are they behind? Bonus rare metal. I still don't get how I'm supposed to upgrade things, because I mean, I'm already invincible. Like, what's the point of making me even more invincible? 2 times infinity is still infinity. Yeah, it has. Momentous first job. Other big words used to stroke my ego. Let's blow up more of San Francisco whilst we're here, shall we? I mean, come on, just look at the skyline. Look at all of these wonderful buildings that scream San Francisco. I'm sure that anyone from outside of San Francisco could easily recognise the city just from the landscape. Really, they did a wonderful job bringing it to life, don't you think? With its solid black skies and its buildings that are all the same colour, and absolute lack of giant red bridge. That's all I want. Just want the bridge. Oh, that's it. It's not much, you know. Just the bridge. Just want to blow it up, and you can't even give me that, can you, game? These targets are getting even easier to destroy once you figure out that their guns can't turn around the corner. Look, hi guns, here I am, and away I go. In range, out of range, in range, out of range, in range, out of range. Well, here we are, taunting guns. Ah, they won't know what to do with us. What do you mean targeted areas still remain? Where? I've cleared Chinatown of, well, of everything. The people, the restaurants, whatever else San Francisco's Chinatown is famous for. The M1 Abrams tank, which is still in service even though everyone else is running around in a mech suit. Why have they sent one tank to fight a Gundam? Why? Okay. Let's blow up the rest of the US military, shall we? One vehicle at a time. I can't wait until we have to dismantle each individual Predator drone. That'll be a fun mission. Oh, poor little tanks. Got the same problems as the other guns. They can't turn their big fat stupid heads fast enough to hit me. Look at them hiding up there. Oh, they're trying to stop us. But we're just too powerful. Oh, we're overheating. Oops. Let me just stand still in the middle of the street. Didn't realise that was a heat meter. I thought the green bar at the top right was just telling me how well I was doing. No. Apparently, we made the critical mistake that all first-time builders make. We forgot to invest in a cooling system. At least that's what my friends who build PCs tell me, and I'm inclined to believe them. Oh, we've got a little more targets and tanks. Oh, this is wonderful. See, it's justified me killing them, because at the beginning of the game it said that my justice was absolute or something like that. So now I'm basically Jesus, and whoever I kill is instantly the bad guy. I love it. No moral complexity. Just me and a shitload of missiles. Oh no, I'm out of bullets for my little gun. Oh, now I have to use the pistol. Oh, I hate the pistol. Lang. 5 areas remaining and I've got to do it with a dinky little revolver. I guess we can make do, can't we? Have to make sacrifices in the name of truth, justice, and blowing up San Francisco. Actually, props to the guy who is still standing up there. I mean, it takes a lot of courage to face off against your own president in a mech suit. Unfortunately, that's not going to protect him from explosions. How many targets are left? I said 5 a second ago. Is that 5 sets of targets or 5 individual targets? Because we're either down to 4 or 3 right now, and I don't know which. Yep, you keep doing that work, dinky little pistol. I'm sure your contributions aren't going unnoticed here. That took far too long. Although we do have 4,000 odd bullets for the pistol. Good. Just in case I use up all of the fun weapons. Denkan China Building? What? Oh, that is very pretty. I'm going to enjoy blowing this one up. Over 8,000 or 800,000 people came to see it. And now we're going to wipe it off the face of the earth. Hold still, giant China building. You might celebrate the relationship between America and the East. That's not going to stop me from blowing the shit out of you. Look at it, it collapses inwards on itself. Look at it go. Little chunks of it coming out. Oh, I like the destruction physics. Reminds me of Bad Company 2. No bullet. What do you mean? Oh, I have bullets in my gun. Here, let's try this one. Napalm my way through there. Oh, look at it fall down. All fall down. Bye-bye building. I hope the Chinese won't use this for anything. There we go. Let's see you try to cover this one up in the media. Oh, they're shooting missiles, are they? Too bad for them. That little building's about to go kablooey. What else have I got? Oh, I've only got the shotgun. Blast. I wonder if I can hit from down here. Ooh, we can. So much range. So much firepower. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I wonder, can I climb up there? I can climb around this way and hit the side. Oh, I wanted to sort of parkour my way up the building. That's a shame, you can't jump onto the destroyed ledges. No robot parkour today, I'm afraid, guys. I have to save that for the next time. Ooh, there we go, chain reaction. Beautiful. It looks like a insect hive of some sort. Now that we've ripped away its facade, shown its ugly interior to the world. Oh, is that a railgun tank? I want to rip its turret off and use it as a gun. Oh, it's called Dorsey, it has a name and everything. Oh, no, wait, that hurts. Dorsey, stop. Dorsey, that's painful. Hold still, Dorsey. Hold still. You can't run from me, I'm the president. And the president always gets his man. There's got to be a weak spot on this thing, right? Like a thing, like a target around the back, perhaps? Ow. Dorsey, that was very mean. Unfortunately for you've exposed your engine to me. Critical mistake there, Dawson. I shall burn through you with my pistol if I have to. We'll get you in the end. Don't you worry about that. Oh, okay. So, two things. One, your secretary cries like a bitch if you die. Two, your giant robot can be run over. That's a lesson in life that I never realised I needed to learn. It puts you back at the start of the mission if you die. Well, that's lame. So I think for the time being, we're going to leave things there. Thank you all for joining me. This has been Metal Wolf Chaos, smiley face. We'll be back before too long with some more American-Japanese action fun times as we reclaim all of the important states in America, like whichever state San Francisco's in, and the tiny little bit of DC that's left over after we blew it up. So until next time, farewell everyone.